Hello students, welcome to ACC 202 Managerial Accounting. I am Dr. Claudia Mercado and I will be your instructor for the course. I will be with you for the next 8 weeks. I look forward to getting to know all of you, and if you ever have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. So, what are we going to be learning in this course? This course description reads as follows. Students will explore the financial impact of short-term and long-term business decisions. By learning how accounting and other productivity information can be used to assess and improve the performance of an organization, managers will be provided with the essential information they need to execute growth strategies and select opportunities that create business value. Learning about managerial accounting is crucial for effective business management and decision making. Managerial accounting provides timely and relevant financial information that enables managers to make informed decisions. By offering a data-driven approach, it allows for accurate assessments of costs and revenues, helping leaders chart a course that aligns with the organization's goals. One of the key benefits of managerial accounting is its ability to facilitate performance evaluation. By comparing actual results against budgets and forecasts, managers can identify variances and areas that require attention. This continuous monitoring and control mechanism allows for prompt corrective actions, ensuring the organization stays on track towards meeting its objectives. Now, the course competencies include number 1, we're going to describe how managerial accounting supports management information systems. Number 2, we're going to utilize managerial accounting techniques and models to support an organization's strategic plan. And number 3, we're going to explain how managerial accounting is used to make decisions about short-term business opportunities, capital investments, and evaluating operational performance. Managerial accounting plays a crucial role in cost analysis, helping managers understand cost behavior and identify cost-saving opportunities. It enables a distinction between fixed and variable costs, allowing focus on reducing avoidable expenses and enhancing operational efficiency. Furthermore, it aids in determining the most productive allocation of resources, ensuring that they are assigned to initiatives that generate the highest return. Managerial accounting provides a solid foundation for strategic planning. By forecasting future financial performance and analyzing market trends, it helps to develop well-informed long-term plans that capitalize on opportunities and mitigate potential risks. So we're going to be learning quite a bit. A lot of information will be covered in this 8-week time frame. So please make sure that you stay current and up to date with all of our weekly tasks. Okay. Now, this is just a quick overview of my educational background. Okay. I would just like to share that I am the first one in my family to go to college. I was born in Reynosa, Mexico. I migrated to the United States when I was maybe 2-3 years old. I didn't know whether I had it in me to go to college. I am the daughter of, we were migrant workers when I was growing up. It was very difficult for me. They would take us out of school when we were, school had not ended and we had to go up north and work and then come back once the school had already started. So I didn't have quite a lot of time to concentrate and focus on my studies, but I knew that I wanted to go to school. I didn't know if I had it in me to go to a university, so I started it at a community college. Okay, I got my accounting clerk certificate in 2001. And after that, I said, you know what, I can do this. I continued with my Associates of Arts in Business Administration, and I graduated in August of 2004. At that point, I knew that I wanted to pursue a 4-year degree, so I started attending the University of Texas Pan American, where in 2006 I got my bachelor's in accounting. I continued with my education part-time after that, and I was able to get my master's of accountancy in December of 2013. And then I decided to continue with my education one last and final time, and I completed my Doctor's of Philosophy in Business Administration with specialization in organizational leadership in November of 2020. Okay. Now, throughout all of this time, I had a full-time job. Okay, I was working. I have 4 children. and I understand the struggles. Okay, it was very difficult, to manage my time to be able to be a full-time mom, work full-time, and be a full-time student. Okay, I understand where most of you, what most of you have to deal with. I understand it is difficult, it is challenging, and we have to make a lot of sacrifices, but it is not impossible. Okay, I still recall the year 2020. It was the worst year in my life. That is when the COVID pandemic hit. I was in my last year of my PhD. And then my father passed away in July, and my husband passed away in August. Okay, so I had a month apart. I lost two of the most important men in my life. So it was very difficult. Okay, but I was so close to finishing my PhD. I couldn't stop. I said, I can't leave it like this. I need to finish. So here I go, working in my dissertation, my thesis, everything at the end. And I was finally able to defend my dissertation in November 2020, and I was able to graduate. Okay. Was it very difficult for me? Yes. That was the last thing in my mind at that moment, wanting to finish my PhD, but I know I needed to get it done. Okay. So sometimes we have to make sacrifices. We have to put our entire efforts into a specific thing that we want to achieve a specific goal. Okay. And I understand, if you're going through a difficult situation, if, you get sick or a family member is sick, just communicate with me and I will work with you one-on-one. I don't want you to fail, but I do want you to communicate with me so I am aware and I can be able to assist you in whatever I can to help you get to the finish line. Okay, that is all I want to do. Is be here as a support mechanism. Life happens, and unfortunately, we have no control of what happens. But if something out of the ordinary happens, please let me know. That way, I can be aware, and then we can set a game plan, an individualized game plan with each of you that might need that extra assistance. Okay. So this is an overview of my education. If you go to my introductory message, you will find a LinkedIn account or a link for my LinkedIn account where you can go in there and review my work history. I've always worked. I've been for the last 10 years in academia working at South Texas College. I'm a full-time instructor there in accounting. And then prior to that, I have about 13, 14 years of experience in the banking sector. I started from a teller and I worked myself up to being a vice president. So hard work, dedication, commitment pays off. Okay. So you can go in there and whenever you have time, if you want to review that information, that is available for you to review. Okay. Now, I want to share some important information. Please make sure that you read all of the announcements posted each week. There's critical information that will help you understand specific assignments, or I provide with supplemental resources, videos that will help you understand key areas of the chapters. I remind students of the assignments for the week, deadlines, stuff like that. So please make sure that you read all of the announcements that I post. Okay. It is your responsibility to go in there and read the announcements. Okay. Please make sure that you adhere to all assignment deadlines. I recommend that you print out the course syllabus. That way you have it handy and you know what you need to do each week. Okay. If you need clarification on any assignment or any of the instructions, please ask before you submit your assignment for grading. Okay, once you submit an assignment for grading and I have graded it, no resubmissions will be allowed. Okay? And I hear this every semester. Miss, I didn't understand the instructions, so I basically guessed. Well, you guessed, you submitted it to me, I graded it, and there will be no resubmissions. So if you are in doubt or you need clarification, please let me know and I will clarify your questions before you complete your work. Okay? Once it's been graded, there is no resubmissions allowed. Okay? If you are working on a problem set or a milestone and need clarification, please provide me the problem information and your attempted step-by-step solution so I can provide guidance. I am not going to simply give you the answer. I want to see what you're doing, and then I can provide guidance as to, this step you're doing it incorrect. We need to revise this step. read this section of the ebook or whatever the case might be so you can be able to apply it to the problem. Okay. On the discussions, please make sure that you answer all of the discussion prompts in full and you organize your responses in an easy to follow manner. Okay. I am not critical in grading discussions, but students always claim that I am very hard on them. And it's not that I'm hard on students in grading the discussions, it's that students don't respond to the discussion questions, okay? Please make sure that you carefully read the discussion prompt and that you respond to the prompt, okay? Don't go off topic, okay? Focus on the discussion items, address all of the requirements, and you should be good, okay? Make sure that you meet the deadlines. For the discussions, you must post the initial discussion by Thursday, and then you have until Sunday to respond to 2 of your peers. Please make sure that you don't forget to respond to your peers because points will be lost, okay? Please make sure that you adhere to the discussion deadlines, okay? Now, we are going to be working on milestone projects, 3 projects, okay? Milestone 1 will be in Module 2, Milestone 2 will be in Module 4, and Milestone 3 will be in Module 5 during the term, okay? Now, these modules, you're going to have to do some calculations, stuff like that, okay? Anytime that you have a calculated amount where you had to multiply, add, subtract, divide, whatever is it that you needed to do, I need to see the formula embedded in the cell, okay? And by now, all of us should know how to enter a formula in Excel, okay? If you don't, I recommend that you use YouTube and learn how to do it, okay? These are very basic formulas. We're not doing anything scientific here. They're very basic formulas, but I need the formulas embedded in the cell so I can see what you're doing, okay? If you are getting a number from another worksheet, another tab, another cell, please make sure that you include a cell reference, okay? And a cell reference is basically you just enter equal sign and select the cell that you are getting that data from, okay? That way I can follow and I can see where the data is coming from. So you must include a formula or a cell reference for each of the cells in your milestone projects. If you don't include formulas or cells, even though the amounts are correct, I will mark them wrong. I need to see your work, okay? So please be very careful on that, okay? Please read all of the weekly announcements as I provide guidance on the milestone projects, okay? I will not accept any files missing formulas or cell references. Students must always show their work or calculations. Corrections need to be made before you move to future milestone assignments. So if you finish milestone 1 and I highlight it, and I will highlight the areas that are incorrect, it is your responsibility to make the corrections, okay? After you make the corrections, you email me the file. I will review your corrections and will let you know if you are correct or incorrect or if you need further revisions. Now, that submission of that file will not alter your current grade. Your grade stays. But you do need the correct answers to move on to the next milestone project. So the revisions need to happen because if not, errors will be made in the following milestone, okay? So please make sure that you email me your files for review, and that way you can move forward with the next assignment and have the correct data. Late submissions, okay? Students who need extra time may submit their assignments with the exception of the discussion boards up to 1 week after the assignment's due date. So you have 7 days after the assignment due date to submit your late work. A 10% late penalty will apply, okay? So just be aware of that. I encourage all students to try to submit all of their work timely. That way you do not get penalized, okay? If you submit your work past the 7 days after it's late, I will no longer grade those assignments and you will get an automatic 0. Okay, so you only have 7 days after the due date to submit any late work with a 10% penalty. Anything above that 7-day mark will not be accepted and an automatic 0 will apply. Okay. Students must submit all assignments no later than 11:59 p.m. in your time zone. Okay, please make sure that you are aware of that. Okay, I will not accept any late assignments after on the last week of the term because I have strict deadlines to adhere to. So please make sure that on week 8 you submit all of your assignments on that Sunday because there will be no additional 7 days for you to complete your assignment on week 8. You must complete it by that Sunday because the following week I will be submitting final grades by Monday. Okay? If you ever have any questions as you are working on any of the assignments, please do not hesitate to contact me. Always email me. My email is cmercado@snhu.edu. And I'm sorry, I forgot to, it's c.mercado. Let me make that correction. Let me see. Where did it go? So it's c, why is it doing that? Let me see. Okay, so my email, let me make the correction here. It's c.mercado@snhu.edu. I don't know how I missed the point, okay? So that is my email. c.mercado@snhu.edu. My office hours are by arrangement. If you need to talk to me, send me an email. Let me know your availability, and then we'll schedule something to meet and coordinate, okay? So we have 8 weeks that we're going to be together learning about managerial accounting. I look forward to getting to know you. I wish, and I hope that we have an awesome semester. And like I said before, please make sure that from day number 1 you stay organized, and I am positive that you will do great in the course, okay? So that is it. I wish you a great 8 weeks, and until next time, bye-bye.